Hey Leos, welcome to your reading for October. And of course in October we have All Hallows Eve. So I'm going to read for you guys as Cleopatra. I chose Cleopatra for you guys because often she's misunderstood. People think that she's Egyptian when actually she's full-blooded Greek. But she was a queen of Egypt because of Alexander the Great. So because you guys are often misunderstood, I feel, or people make judgments on you without really knowing the full details. They might know a little thing and then embellish, right? So I chose Cleopatra for you guys because she's strong, she's intelligent, she's power, she's strength, she's a warrior. She was educated in so many different languages. She went to the great library of Alexandria and was educated there. So I thought, you guys, you're not just a pretty face, you know, you're very empowering, very strong, and very unique. So yeah, I chose Cleopatra for you guys. Everybody was guessing Capricorn for Cleopatra, but definitely Leo. Let's see what we have here. What we have for the month of October for Leos. Okay. So we have Death and the Maiden, Invasion, Boundaries Violated and Dominance. Okay, so this month, it's going to be a tough month for you guys. You're going to have to grin and bear it at work. It won't be as easy as you may think. Your usual charm here, where you could charm a snake to be a bracelet around your hand, that you can usually use, won't work at work this month because there's a lot going on in the planetary activity for you guys. There's a lot of disruption here. So Death and the Maiden, there's going to be some endings, invasion, boundaries. This can even be family and friends and personal life for you guys. So it's going to be hitting you from both sides here, Death and the Maiden. So I feel like, yeah, don't try and dominate one more than the other. I would say you have to get on with people this month. Try to keep that fiery passion within you and let it pass. It's not a great time for you guys in October. Let's see. People will be trying to test your patience here, trying to cross your boundaries, invade your personal space, trying to dominate over you. So it could be a boss at work who is really trying to push you for whatever reason, which at the end of the world, an important end and new beginning here. So yeah, if you're going to be making any sort of travel plans, it's not going to be good for October for you guys, okay? You might have to cancel them and rearrange. It could be an ending of relationships or even a job if you let people get to you this month. But just really be strong here. Trust that your time will come when you can act. You might have to keep it to yourself a little bit, like I'll bide my time. Cleopatra was very good at politics, so I feel like you guys need to be very good at politics this month within your own life, work or personal life. I feel like personal life, you might want to choose to focus on that more than work, but it's calling for balance after Libra season to make it through them both here. It's going to be tough. Voodoo in blue, back off. Yeah, you really need to maybe even go into hermit mode this month, Leo, because you won't be perceived in the right way. People will make bad judgments about you, misunderstand you at this time. And again, here, there may be problems that you just want to arise to. People might be trying to get you to arise, but really don't this month, okay? King of Swords, yeah, you might want to rush in there and handle things, but with Mercury going retrograde this month, try slow things down. Try take a more diplomatic route here, okay? We know you can bring that beast to the foreground. The beast is never asleep with you, Leos. You know, I mean, sorry, never dead with you, Leos. It's always alive. It's always asleep until you want it to come alive. So yeah, King of Swords. Don't rush into things. Take an intellectual approach. Speak to people matter-of-factly. So just with facts, just with what's necessary. Maybe even being quite cold to people, not meeting up this month and things like that. I see people rushing towards you, wanting your attention, wanting your input, but it seems like some sort of setup here. And as I say, Mercury goes retrograde, 4 of Cups there now. So yeah, needing to reject invitations, I feel here. Even travel plans won't be good for you. Health will be great this month for you guys. It might be that you have to keep to yourself and feel a little bit of boredom, but it's all in the planning here, okay? You know, don't try and win small battles, just go for the war, right? So if people are doing small things to irritate you at work, you really have to put up with it. I feel somebody is coming towards you here to make you a love offer. I don't see you interested in this person though, with the 4 of Cups here. Let's see, the Moon reversed, yeah. I just don't feel like they're interesting enough for you with the Moon reversed. They may be a little bit too cold, or you may have somebody else in mind. They may have been a secret admirer of yours for a long time, and now they're going to bring that to the front. But you just don't have, you know, that fire for them, that passion for them. Regarding couples this month, if you're in a relationship, avoid unnecessary arguments, and after this month you'll feel a great increase in love and feelings, okay? People will be being really shallow around you this month, so there's going to be things coming to an end. People being cut off with the King of Swords, secrets coming out that want you to be riled up. People from your past wanting to talk to you with Mercury retrograde here. It could be somebody who rejected you before with the 4 of Cups, that you found some secrets out about them and you're just not interested anymore. Ace of Cups. I could feel this. I love improving, but more towards the end of the month. Yeah, I really wouldn't make big decisions during the beginning of October. I'd wait till the end of the month, and no big investments. Usually companies do sales on electrical equipment around Mercury retrograde, and you really have to be careful about this, buying things on sale when Mercury is in retrograde, because they'll usually try and take away your customer rights and not be able to return them and things. Yeah, just be really careful about any decisions. It's like I told Scorpio last month, you know, just hermit until your time, okay? 6 of Swords. So yeah, I see those of you who have to travel, and maybe even for work, it won't be profitable. So you may travel and find out that that was a waste of my time. Even if it's not for work, it may be like, okay, I'm traveling to see friends or meet a romantic partner, and it may end up in arguments where you could have avoided if you'd have chose a different time. It's just when Mercury is retrograde, people are misunderstood with their words and it's taken the wrong way. People seem to be on the defensive with you at the moment. I don't know why, you know, they're acting this way towards you, but they just are. A 4 of Wands reversed here. So if you're going towards somebody for a second chance, a new beginning with them, or trying to move home at this time, it's not a great time to do it. Try reschedule, okay? If you are forced to travel or move house at this time, then I would suggest do it with as little people as possible, as little help as possible. Because you're going to run into problems, but you want to keep everything a smaller problem as possible. Because I can see you getting into arguments and fights here and saying more than you want to. right? So let's just say because you're irritated and you say something mean to somebody and you didn't really mean it, even if it's the truth here, the King of Swords is telling the truth. Maybe you didn't really need to hurt their feelings, and you'll kind of carry it with you. You know, you guys have a huge heart and you'll start to feel bad about it. So just avoid maybe even social gatherings with the Four of Wands there reversed. The Four of Wands is usually like house parties and things like that. It may be that you usually do this sort of thing, but you're avoiding it this year. Just be careful, okay, guys? The dragon tamer here, yeah, so this is what I'm seeing, this fiery dragon coming out of you. Like I said, if you are going to reach out to somebody from your past here, they might not be that well receptive to you during this time, but if you're feeling the pull, just remember what's going on with the planets. It's Mercury here. It's not your fault. But you may want to reach out to an ex or somebody from your past and make them this love offer with this Ace of Cups. But, you know, it'd be like trying to tame a dragon at this moment. They're just going to misunderstand your words. And I see you leaving feeling like it was a waste of time. I shouldn't have reached out. I knew better. I don't know why I did. Page of Cups. So yeah, it's like you're trying to be the bigger person and wear your heart on your sleeve when you're talking to people. It's just misinterpreted for some reason here. But at the end of the month, okay, I want to tell you guys, at the end of the month here is better prospects for love, okay? And I feel like to get things done at work and maybe in your home here where things keep going wrong, I feel like some of you might have a flood in your home, okay? So yeah, you might have a flood in your home, and due to lockdown, there's, you know, problems with this social distancing here, or needing some sort of workman here. But with this Page of Cups, somebody does want to get into a relationship with you, or love will improve. It could be a younger water sign, doesn't have to be, of course, but we have two representations of Pisces and a King of Swords here. So let's see. I think people are either taking your kindness for weakness here with this Page of Cups. So when you're speaking to them, it's either that you're coming across weaker, so they try to take advantage of you and it goes wrong anyway, or you have to bring out the beast, you know, and then put them in their place, and then you end up feeling bad. Queen of Wands here, yeah. So this Queen of Wands, she's crying, okay? She's got the dragon in her hand, but she's crying. So it shows that you may shed a few tears this month over family, friends, maybe even children, things happening like that, arguments and conversations. People just really testing your patience right now. Like I told Scorpio in Libra season, you know what? Just hibernate until Scorpio season, because all this can be avoided by, I guess, not hermit mode, because it's the King of Swords energy that you should be embodying here, but keeping to yourself unless absolutely necessary. I know we've done that most of 2020 and it's been horrible for people, but just this last month to get you through, and then I feel like you slay that dragon. You embody the Queen of Wands energy again at the end of the month. So when your planets are better aligned and more on track here, then you'll be definitely in a better place to communicate with people at work, maybe even a boss at work. But it's showing, like I said, in regards to health, very good health prospects and moving forward in that direction, to take better care of yourself, focus more energy on yourself, have more respect for your body and your temple. It shows you doing that during October. And of course, you know, time alone is looking after yourself. King of Cups here now. So I feel like, you know, we can't ever get away from this Scorpio and Leo craze that's been going on in the world since time began. since time began. Okay, I feel like you and this water sign, or whoever it is, if you're in a relationship already, or if this is an ex or somebody new you're meeting, it's better to arrange a date at the end of the month. So if you're a couple, let's just say, hey, let's have date night at the end of the month, because I see unnecessary arguments. Somebody's bored here with the Four of Cups, so that can be the, you know, they are talking to you because they're bored, and then when they lose interest again, they could leave again. This is what I tell people during Mercury retrograde anyway. Wait till it's direct. If somebody loves you when Mercury goes retrograde, they'll love you when it's direct as well. Okay, guys? I definitely see you guys. It's like needing to shelter from the storm. You've got so much disruption in your chart this month on all sides, except for health. So that's a positive, you know, give gratitude for that and more good stuff will come in. You might have just got into a place where you're thinking more positively here, and you want to take life by storm, but you just have to wait it out. You just have to wait this month out, guys. The voodoo doll says, back off. The witch is saying an ending. And Death and the Maiden are saying your boundaries will be violated and pushed. So please, please, please do take a step back, or you might find that you're being really cold and harsh to people and then regret it later on in the month. And if you're cross-watching for a Leo, you know, be soft with them. They are a beautiful soul. They have huge hearts. And if you approach them in the wrong way this month, it's not going to work out very good for you guys. It could be that, you know, if you've been trying to work it out with an ex and you approach each other in the wrong energy, it could be over for good. Good luck, guys.